guys, and welcome to another prop tutorial. I'm doing these in a bit of a group order at the moment. So again, we're going to go back into Classic Who, and we're going to go to the TV movie, and we're going to talk about the Beryllium Clock. Now, as you can see, this is a rather small prop, so it's pretty handheld. So this was seen in the TV movie, and this is made from acrylic and hardboard, and it's also got, if I press this bit at the back, the lights actually flash. The lights that I got were actually out of a old bow tie I had. The hardboard has been laser cut, and as you might be able to see, I've laser cut it on several layers. So I laser cut the cross in the middle here and cut the holes. I then cut the base bit of which is underneath, and laser cut the circle, so that etched out the rest of it, and then etched on the what looked like sort of circuit board bits, and then that was all painted gold. So you can sort of see the two layers there, and then at the back there's the wiring. There's a few extra little buttons, bits of circuitry that I've put in there just to make it look a bit more realistic. So there's a little screw that sits out there, which when you press that, it activates the lights. So again, it's a really simple little prop, depending on how well you can sort of make it. As I say, I've got access to a laser cutter, so that was a little bit easier to make. It may well work if you use foam, possibly, but again, it is a little bit of a tricky one to do. Maybe if you can get hold of an old bit of circuit board and paint that up, that may well work, and you may well be able to etch this cross into the wood with maybe a craft knife or a standard knife, and then it depends where you can sort of get your lights from. I mean, these have got a diode and what have you that make them flash, so that's probably something you need to look up on eBay. But these ones, the reason I used this was because it was such a small sort of watch battery sized battery inside it. That's what I used it for. Now the acrylic casing, a lot of people, well, I say a lot of people, there's a guy who owns the original Paul McGann TARDIS console, and he actually, for a replica, used one of the old cassette tapes cases, which was for the old tapes, tape recorders, so they're sort of similar size to this, and that makes it a lot easier to sort of get in and out of it and change the batteries around, whereas I have to sort of prise the back off and re-glue it in place. So yeah, that's the Beryllium Clock from the TV movie. So it's a little bit tricky to make depending on what materials you sort of have and what sort of tools you have access to. But yeah, that's what it looks like. So yeah, I will hopefully see you in the next one, and hope you've enjoyed the video, and cheers for watching.